My name is Nora Fhlannagain. I'm a lecturer in sports and exercise nutrition at GMIT. This year we've launched a blended learning masters in sports and exercise nutrition, where we deliver lectures online and labs face to face. So some of my initial worries about delivering online might have been that I wouldn't get the same buzz out of teaching students, that I might not get the same interaction or might not get to know my students the way I do in the classroom. But actually I found that when I have quite a small group, I've gotten to know the students really well, and I really enjoy engaging with them through the chat box on Microsoft Teams, which is the platform that I use, and also through sometimes getting them to turn on their microphones and their videos and present back to the class and engage with each other on that platform as well. So I ran assessments that have involved the students recording themselves or doing a live presentation to me, the teacher, so flipping the classroom that way. And I use forums on Moodle and different types of assessments to engage the students. But I find that the live lectures with my master's students are really great fun, and I get just as much out of them as I do with my classroom lectures with the undergrads. I suppose having those touch points regularly throughout the semester really helps to consolidate the relationship between the students in the class and between me and the students. So I would say that the combination of the live online lectures plus the face-to-face touch points works really well. Some of the maybe challenges or advice I'd have for lecturers who are thinking about starting online teaching would be just to make sure that you're set up with your equipment and your space. It gives me great flexibility, and I can lecture from home or I can lecture from work, but trying to find a nice quiet space might be difficult sometimes. If the next door dog starts barking, that can cause some problems. So making sure that you're set up with your device, so whether it's a computer, I've actually found if my computer breaks I can even do it from a phone, which is amazing. And then making sure that I've got my headphones, and I just use a set of Apple iPhone headphones that have the microphone and the headphones all in one. So it doesn't have to be too sophisticated at all. It's amazing what you can achieve with fairly basic hardware. And then just to I suppose, get to know your students and use the chat box and think of innovative ways to get them talking to you as well. But I suppose my best advice would just go for it and give it a go, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how enjoyable it is and how similar to face-to-face teaching it is. My advice for lecturers who are thinking about delivering online would be to make sure that you've got a nice quiet space where you're not going to be interrupted. So making sure that your space at home is quiet, nobody's going to barge in, or the dog won't start barking. Or if you're in your college, maybe that there's a lock on the door so somebody doesn't walk in the middle of your lecture. And then to have your equipment set up, and it's amazing, you don't need that much equipment, so just your computer, and the headset that I use is just from an Apple iPhone, so it's just got those earbuds with a little microphone on it, and it's amazing how much you can deliver with very little hardware. And I suppose my best advice for anybody who's thinking about delivering online would be to just give it a go, and you'll be surprised. Hopefully you'll find that it's very similar, just rewarding and not more difficult than delivering face-to-face.